Yo, what is going on, my dudes? Welcome to another RuneScape news coverage video. So for this video, we're going to cover several tweets regarding things like Aura tooltips, an update to the Quest interface, and more. So without any further ado, we're going to jump right into the video. Let's go! Alright guys, so the first thing I want to go over is the new slidey puzzles that's actually coming with not tomorrow's updates, but next week. Monday is the clue scroll overhaul. Here is just simply a sneak peek of one of the slider puzzles. It is one of the Jagex's wallpapers, specifically Gregorovic, but yeah, they're much more detailed, and he just wanted to show it off mod days, that is. Looks really cool. It's very, much more detailed than modern day ones that we currently have. So yeah, nothing really important there, just really wanted to show the sneak peek. We're not getting this next Monday, that's actually tomorrow. We're getting it the following Monday after Double XP weekend, so just wanted to quickly show that to you guys. Next up, we have a slight change by Mod Edge to the Quest Journal. Now, he does a lot of that interface changing, and he has been doing it for a while. He's done things like shops, the dungeoneering, reward shop, etc. And it's no different here with the Quest Journal. So here he gave it a new lick of paint. You can see this is what it looks like now. A couple of slight changes, nothing major, but I'll show you a side-by-side comparison of what it looks like in the current game versus what it looks like after he updated it. And yeah, not really a whole lot of changes. The font has changed. Its color is much more bright. They use white as opposed to orange, which is a visually easier to read, and yeah, it brings it a little bit more in line with the modern game. The title is in all caps in much bigger yellow font as opposed to the smaller white. Even the view journal button uses the modern day buttons that we have for various different things scattered across the game worlds. And yeah, again, nothing really major, but just wanted to show it off to you guys. Slight little change. Mod Edge has been working out, and he's been doing many of these for a while, and he's probably going to do much more in the future. So just wanted to bring that to your attention. Again, not one of those things that is all that much to worry about, but something I just want to let you guys know. Next up, we have a tweet also by Mod Edge, and he shows off Aura tooltip. So he says Aura information at a glance coming to the buff bar near you. So when you mouse over the Aura icon on your buff bar, you'll be able to see, for example, here you see the legendary green figures. It says prevents crops from becoming diseased and provides a 15% chance of increased crop yields. So I guess it's really good. I always say that having that kind of information at your fingertips is always much more better for the community overall, even though it's not really that necessary, to be quite honest, because you only see this when you have your aura active, and assuming you have an active aura, you should probably know what it does, but that's okay. I think in the aura interface, it also tells you exactly what each auras do. It's just, I guess, for consistency. So it is what it is. Like I said, not particularly needed in my personal opinion, but just to keep it in line with all other things on your buff bar, etc., why not? And finally, the last thing I want to go over for this video, guys, is a tweet by Mod Ryan. He says, what are your thoughts on these 120 MaxCompTrim Cape concepts? Fun fact, the artist who drew these also drew the originals in 2011. He says, a disclaimer, I asked the artist if they could mock up something for me in their spare time. There's no current plans to actually create them. So this is actually the concept art here. You can see it's some slight changes to the original Max and Comp Cape builds. The design itself is slightly different, and the most notable change is the very different particles at the bottom. You can see it juts outward, the regular Comp Cape being white to blue to green and then to red. The trim comp cape would be pretty much the same, except the white is swapped out for yellow or gold. So yeah, really interesting concepts. Again, these are not something currently being worked on, so keep that in mind. And to follow up on Reddit, if they end up making this in the game, this does not mean that they're going to be raising these skills to 120. This is just purely cosmetic. So you would need to get to 120 in those skills that actually go up to 120, but in order to wear this version of the cape, you'll need just virtual 120s for the other one. So it does not confirm or anything that they will be increasing any skills to 120, just by the fact that this concept art exists. I just wanted to clarify that. Also, people have concerned that it doesn't really stand out too much from the regular Max and Comp capes, and Mod Ryan responded that it does look very similar, and it mainly is his fault because he wanted the concept artist to enhance the current versions as opposed to completely changing them in an attempt to keep their identity. But it was just something he asked the artist to do on his downtime, and if they ever plan to release something like this, they may completely overhaul it and go with a very different, unique approach. So I just wanted to keep that in mind. What do you guys think of a 120 virtual comp trim max cape, etc.? It doesn't look too bad in that design, and if it's purely cosmetic, I'm perfectly okay with it. They can even go with a completely different design. I'm still fine with it as long as, you know, it stays cosmetic. That being said, that pretty much wraps it up for all the news I got for this video, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Monday's game updates, and if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. I am out. Peace.